Some shady business deals? Perhaps hard work and dedication? There's many different theories as to how the Kardashians got famous. Let's cover what the real reasons are. Robert Kardashian became a famous lawyer. Robert Kardashian, the father of Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe, gained notoriety in the 1990s as a well-known lawyer and close friend of American football player O.J. Simpson. He was extremely well off and made enough money to provide a pleasant life for his family, as well as support them as they became well known. The O.J. trial shed some light on the family. The Kardashian name became well recognized when Robert was assigned to O.J.'s defense team when he was charged with ending his wife, Nicole. The family was divided by Robert's tactics during the trial because his wife, Kris Jenner, was close to Nicole and firmly believed that O.J. was guilty. Nevertheless, the family overcame their disagreements and had a joyful and healthy bond until Robert's esophageal cancer demise in 2003. Kris married Bruce Jenner. Kris and Robert got divorced shortly after, and in 1991, the well-known mother wedded Olympian star Bruce Jenner, who is now Caitlyn Jenner. Bruce Jenner had 4 kids of his own. Given that Bruce had his own riches and status to his name, this marriage contributed to the family's ascent to fame. Bruce and Kris expanded their family even further by having Kendall and Kylie, 2 stunning daughters of their own. Kim partied with Paris Hilton. Kim Kardashian's relationship with Paris Hilton helped her rise to fame. She briefly came to our attention in 2003 when she showed up on The Simple Life as Paris Hilton's helper. She was well known for her ability to organize her wardrobe. Kim established her reputation as Paris's pretty brunette friend at this time, when she was photographed having fun with the latter. After that, she began arranging and dressing other well-known celebrities, and eventually things turned around and she became one herself. Kim's tape leaked to the public. What has made the Kardashians well known? There are many who contend that the family's true and genuine ascent to fame was facilitated by Kim's adult tape. Uncomfortable as it may be, her family appears to have a lot to be grateful for. It's possible that Kim's well-known tape featuring her ex-boyfriend Ray J is what first made her famous. After this strange video was leaked online in 2007, it became a pop culture sensation and Kim received a settlement of $5 million. Not bad for a video leak in a failed relationship. The Dash store opened. Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe, who have a strong love for fashion, founded Dash, a clothes boutique, in 2006, which raised their social standing. As they gained notoriety, their store gained even more traction and was the focus of an spin-off program called Dash Dolls, in which young girls competed to impress the Kardashian ladies by showcasing their customer service abilities on air. And then Keeping Up with the Kardashians aired. You may probably watch a replay of Keeping Up with the Kardashians on E! if you're curious about how the Kardashian family became well known. The first episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians debuted on E! in 2007, following Kris Jenner's proposition to Ryan Seacrest about filming a reality TV series. According to rumors, the purpose of the show was to present Kim in a positive light after her controversial video was made public. While some thought the D-list reality program would eventually wind down, we grew dependent on watching the highs and lows of the Kardashian family season after season. After 20 seasons, this crazy family rose to international fame. Kim made famous appearances. The reality TV series still gave the Kardashian kids a lot of opportunities, even if some people said they were only famous for being famous. Kris never passed up one of these chances. Kim accepted the chance to participate in Dancing with the Stars despite the fact that she is well known for having terrible dance moves, which helped her rise to even greater fame in the entertainment industry. Soon after, Kim began receiving more attention from the modeling and adult magazine industries after starring in the first of several contentious photo shoots for Playboy magazine. Kim had a 72-day marriage. The Kardashians' well-publicized romances have undoubtedly maintained their elevated status. In fact, Kim's 72-day union with NBA player Kris Humphries played a significant role in the Kardashians' ascent to stardom. Her widely broadcast wedding was a 2-part event that brought in millions of viewers and had a unique conclusion. Numerous detractors asserted that this was just another attempt at celebrity status, but the Kardashian sisters quickly refuted the claims, claiming that Kim would have chosen someone far more famous if it meant making the first page. Youch. Kim married Kanye West. After her divorce, Kim fell head over heels for rap and genre-defining artist Kanye West, who had been after her for some time. Their glamorous wedding, well-publicized engagement, and pregnancy announcements elevated the newly formed power couple to a new social standing and fundamentally altered public perceptions of Kim. We can safely say that Kim's marriage to Kanye helped her become more well-known. Kim, who has since been divorced, acknowledges that during their marriage she was treated with a different level of respect.
Is there pressure still at this point in the game to reinvent reinvent and create new at all times?
Absolutely.
Hey guys, today we are going to be exploring some of the surprising things Kim Kardashian has done for fame and money. Kim Kardashian's first solo appearance in the world of entertainment came as a stylist for singer and actress Brandy Norwood.
You know, Kim was a very, very good friend of mine, so I didn't want that to be exposed.
Her skills as a stylist also landed her a spot on TV's The Simple Life with Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. Kim Kardashian is now worth more than $1 billion, according to Forbes as of July 2023.
Kim Kardashian is officially a billionaire.
I love that.
Kim told Variety that her career as a businesswoman actually dates back to before she appeared on TV. She said it started in high school when she was working at a boutique in her dad's office. She said she discovered eBay while she was working there and loved shopping. We do too, Kim.
Oh my god, and it matches my outfit. It's just so much fun.
I mean, it's enough to put in your bag.
Oh my gosh.
Her dad reportedly told her she could buy 5 pairs of the Manolo Blahnik shoes as long as she paid him back plus interest. They were $700 heels. Kim was quoted saying, "Everyone had to have them." Kim said she called up a store, bought 5 pairs of the Manolos for $700 each, and resold them on eBay for $2,500.
I think my smartest business decision has been going for it.
She said she became so obsessed with the return that she began to sell off her own clothes that she no longer wore. Shortly before the first episode of the family's reality TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim became the center of a scandal that we all know of. Some say it catapulted her career. In February 2007, a tape with Kim and Ray J, who is Brandy Norwood's brother, surfaced and made its way into the news.
Congratulations, Kim and Ray J! Speak!
Real quick, no, it's not even about that.
Kim sued the entertainment company circulating the tape at the time. She settled the case for $5 million. While the tape wasn't technically part of her career path, she did tell Oprah that she's not naive to the fact that it helped launch her into fame. Kim posed for Playboy, and the shoot was captured on the first season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She said she was so nervous that she had to sit down with the magazine's founder and then editor-in-chief, Hugh Hefner, who she credited with helping convince her to pose. In 2009, Kim released a 3-DVD workout plan called Fit in Your Jeans by Friday, which she called so high fashion and stylized. She said that while working with a few trainers, she found a routine that worked for her and built the videos around the method. Kim Kardashian also co-founded a fashion subscription service called Shoe Dazzle, which later merged with one of its biggest competitors, rival fashion subscription, Just Fab. A lot of people may know Kim has done some acting, and in the past she appeared in a movie called Deep in the Valley. The romantic comedy had a 26% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. When Kim Kardashian married Chris Humphries, it was broadcast to people all over America. The event reportedly brought in $18 million in licensing fees, endorsement deals, and broadcast deals for Kim. But just 72 days later, they were divorced. Not only a talented actor, Kim Kardashian has also made music. She came out with a song in 2011 called Jam. A New York Daily News headline called Kim the worst singer in reality TV universe. She said later that she can't believe she did that, but also quoted that she had fun.
Diddy isn't the only celebrity facing a downfall, and Kim Kardashian appears to be among them.
Kim K has been hanging out with Diddy for years now, and people are starting to catch on to her silence. Even though most recently she wasn't even talking about Diddy, comments under her posts were all about him. They want answers, and so do we. Let me tell you guys everything I know about Kim K's recent essay. So Diddy's recent arrest and the charges against him have put a massive spotlight on his circle of friends, and it looks like the Kardashians aren't escaping the public scrutiny.
Following Diddy's recent arrest, old Keeping Up with the Kardashians clips resurfaced, showing their connection to the rapper.
As it turns out, Kim's essay about the Menendez brothers has gotten kind of lost in the noise, as many are focusing on her alleged connection to Diddy instead. In her essay, which was shared through NBC News, Kim argued that Eric and Lyle Menendez deserved another chance and that their case wasn't handled fairly. The brothers were convicted after they were accused of planning the passing of their parents, but many people, including Kim, believe they weren't able to fully tell their side of the story in court.
The best way to change the system is to really know the system. I feel like we can make such a difference.
Kim pointed out that the brothers were never really given the chance to be heard, helped, or saved, and she's hoping their sentences will be reconsidered. However, instead of sparking a conversation about the Menendez case, Kim has been hit with a wave of negative comments from people who are more focused on her connection with Diddy. Some fans even went so far as accusing her of being involved with Diddy's alleged wrongdoings, with comments like, "No thanks.
I don't care who you are, how you know, but..."
Rumor has it she was helping Diddy in his shady business, and she's trying trying to distract us from her connections to Diddy. It seems like no matter what Kim does, she can't escape the noise surrounding the Kardashian-Diddy link. Kim's essay made a strong case for why she believes the Menendez brothers aren't the monsters they've been made out to be. She even referenced the title of the Netflix series that brought their story back into the public eye. In her words, the brothers were denied a fair second trial and were never given the opportunity to present some really important evidence that could have changed the outcome of their case.
Kim Kardashian using that education to help the Menendez brothers.
Kim seems genuinely convinced that justice wasn't served, which is why she's advocating so passionately for their release. But for many fans, Kim's relationship with Diddy has overshadowed all of this. It's no secret that the Kardashian family has been seen hanging out with the rapper in the past, and that connection is now raising eyebrows. Back in 2019, Khloe Kardashian even posted a picture on Instagram where she, Kim, and Kylie are seen posing with Diddy at his 50th birthday party. The caption read, "Nothing like a Diddy party." With Diddy now facing serious charges, these old photos are getting a lot of fresh attention. To make matters even more interesting, Khloe Kardashian talked about Diddy's parties during an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She told Kourtney, "I got on a plane at 5:30 in the morning for that party, and let me tell you, half the people there were feeling chilly." It was a lighthearted moment where Khloe joked about how wild the night had been, and she even mentioned that Justin Bieber was at that party too. Diddy's recent arrest, which took place in New York City on September 16th, has put him in the center of a legal storm. He's facing multiple charges, and according to Forbes, over 100 people are expected to come forward with claims against him in the new lawsuits. All of this has created a cloud of suspicion around the people who used to be close to him, and unfortunately for Kim, it looks like she's been dragged into the drama. What's interesting is that a clip from Cocktails with Khloe has also gone viral recently, showing Khloe and Kourtney casually chatting with Diddy. In the video, Khloe mentioned how Diddy is known for throwing legendary parties, and he humbly agrees. Khloe reminisces about past parties with Diddy and even brings up his birthday, calling it a night to remember. Kourtney then chimes in saying that the party was a blast, especially since she ended up hanging out with Kanye, Corey Gamble, and Tyga that night. It's moments like these that are resurfacing as people speculate about the Kardashians' ties to Diddy. Meanwhile, fans have also been commenting on a 2019 Instagram post where Khloe shared a picture of herself with Kim, Kylie, and Diddy all dressed to the nines at one of his famous parties. The caption, "Nothing like a Diddy party," has taken on new meaning in light of everything that's happening, and fans are flooding the post with comments. Despite all the noise, Kim herself seems to have distanced from Diddy, reportedly unfollowing him on Instagram earlier this year, right before his properties were searched. Ray J, Kim's ex, even weighed in on the situation during an interview with Chris Cuomo on News Nation's Cuomo. He talked about how Diddy's parties were always about having fun, and he never saw anything suspicious going on. A lot of people didn't know about the accusations or the things people are now finding out, Ray J explained. He added that most people just went to have a good time and felt inspired by the positive energy at those gatherings. While the recent allegations have come as a shock to many in the industry, Ray J acknowledged that the situation is still confusing for a lot of people, and they're all trying to make sense of it. On a more personal note, it's been reported that Diddy is extremely worried about his children while he's in jail. A source told People that Diddy's main concern is his kids' well-being, especially since two of them now don't have either parent available to them. According to the source, Diddy's children are going through a really tough time, and it's heartbreaking to see them struggling with the situation. To them, Diddy isn't just a superstar rapper, he's still their dad, and he's always been a caring, devoted father to them. Diddy, who shared 3 children with the late model and actress Kim Porter, has a total of 7 kids. He also adopted Porter's son Quincy and has 2 other sons from previous relationships. His youngest child, Love, was born in December 2022 with model Dana Tran. Despite all his fame, Diddy's current reality is far from glamorous. Insiders say he isn't receiving any special treatment while being held in one of the country's most notorious prisons. His legal team has described the prison's conditions as below standard and argued that it's not a suitable place for someone awaiting trial. However, their attempts to get Diddy released on bail have been unsuccessful so far. For now, Diddy remains in custody, awaiting his day in court. As the public continues to follow this story closely, it's clear that the ripple effects are being felt far and wide, even among those who were once close to him.
Kim Kardashian ruined my life and many more. We need to boycott all Kardashian Jenner products and sponsors.
Kim Kardashian is in big trouble for allegedly taking someone else's idea and profiting off of it.
I was a self-made entrepreneur who founded my own startups, one of which Kim Kardashian stole.
She's accused of tricking her almost business partner, David Liebenson, with her Kimoji app, and this has all left him completely homeless.
My name is David Liebenson, a once successful business owner, now sleeping in my car.
This is such an unbelievable story, guys, and David is very adamant about exposing Kim Kardashian, and he still posts videos about this regularly over on his Instagram.
We've seen it happen a lot in recent years. Karma is real and I'll be here for it.
Just like I was, you guys are probably wondering, what specifically did Kim Kardashian do that ruined this man's life and left him homeless? Well, we gotta go back several years at the start. So her app, Kimoji, it came out in December of 2015, and it has pictures related to Kim Kardashian, and it was very popular on the Apple App Store, and it made her a lot of money.
Yes, Kim OGs. Kim Kardashian has launched her own emoji app, and it is ridiculous, mostly because a lot of the icons are just insane.
But the guy who says that he came up with the app was completely left out.
I was a self-made entrepreneur who founded my own startups, one of which Kim Kardashian stole.
And when you look online, there are pictures and videos of this man, David Liebenson, and he's putting up signs in LA saying, Kim Kardashian ruined my life.com.
I know I've said this before, but I'll have time soon to start adding more to my website, KimKardashianRuinedMyLife.com, like all the recordings and a detailed timeline.
And according to the website, David is living in his car, and after his lawsuit against the Kardashian family, that didn't work out. Well, he was left without any money.
Kim Kardashian ruined my life and many more.
And back in 2019, he actually dropped the lawsuit, and here's what specifically happened.
I tried to sue her for fraud, but that didn't work out for multiple reasons.
David had first met Kim Kardashian in 2014 when she wanted to invest in his other app called Sensorgram. Now, he's even shown messages from Kim Kardashian's friend, Jonathan Chabin, who talked about a possible deal with him. And he says that he and his partners met with Kim Kardashian as well as her mom, Kris Jenner, in Calabasas, and they talked about creating Kimojis, which are animated emojis and GIFs of the Kardashian family. So not just Kim Kardashian, they're kind of trying to involve more of the family in it. And in 2019, in the lawsuit, he claimed that Kim Kardashian really liked the idea and promised to work together as a team. They'd split the profits 60-40, but she wanted to handle the trademark stuff on her own. Okay, cool. So David Liebenson, he had this to say specifically. She's a bully. She stole my life's work. No one should have to go through what I have in the past 4.5. Now, when it comes to this, Kim Kardashian's team, they say that David's other partners actually signed a settlement agreement back in 2014 that was meant to resolve their legal issues, but he didn't actually agree with it and he refused to settle. Now there are signs all over LA that are directing fans to his website where he talks about how the fallout from Kimoji has caused him financial hardship. Now on the website, David shares more insights on this, and this is what he says. Seeing their empire grow more and more each year has been triggering, as his family is impossible to avoid in this Kardashian-infested world.
They had their attorneys send process servers to serve me papers to pay their $400,000 in legal fees, harassing my family.
The situation leveled me financially, and I was never able to get back on the trajectory I was on prior to dealing with Kim and Kris.
My name is David Liebenson, a once successful business owner, now sleeping in my car.
While working 3 jobs to spread my message, I've never stopped thinking about what I could do to hold them accountable and get my life back. I decided it's time for me to finally share the story that's been eating me alive for years and hopefully find a light at the end of the tunnel. Wow, guys, this is a loaded story and he's still going. This has been years and years and years, and it doesn't seem like he's made any headway. But I want to know your thoughts about this. Do you believe, David, that it was really the Kardashians' fault that completely left him homeless? We see business fallout all of the time when business partners, they're working on a deal and then one partner backs out and then the other partner is left, hey, well, or the potential partner at least is left saying, hey, I thought we had a deal here, and then the other person takes it and makes a whole lot of money with it. So that would be pretty shady on the Kardashian side of things. But on the other hand, it's been so many years and he has had ample opportunity to really get back on his feet, get some counseling, get the ball rolling for himself again financially. But he's now trying to spread awareness to make the Kardashians pay for what they did. Kim Kardashian has broken the internet so many times that I lost count. But here are 10 times where she did just that. Kim Kardashian tells women to get up and work. This was during an interview with Variety where Kim Kardashian was giving some advice to women in business, saying,
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your f***ing ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
It sparked a lot of backlash and was deemed insensitive and hypocritical considering Kim's privileged life and upbringing. Now, after facing this criticism, Kim Kardashian, she apologized for her controversial comments during an interview with Good Morning America, stating this, and I quote, "It wasn't a blanket statement towards women or to feel like I don't respect the work or don't think they work hard. I know they do. That was taken out of context, but I'm really sorry if it was received that way." Also, do you remember that time when Kim Kardashian had a 72-day marriage? She hasn't been married once or twice. She's been married 3 times. Now, her first marriage was to the music producer Damon Thomas, and that lasted for 3 years. And then Kim's second marriage, it was with the basketball player Chris Humphries at that time, and their marriage lasted just 72 days. And then from there, of course, she married Kanye West, and I guess a lot of people thought that this one was gonna actually last, but of course, that ended in divorce as well. Speaking of Kanye, do you remember that time when Kim Kardashian was in the Bound 2 music video? Viewers were in for a surprise because when they watched the music video, they saw Kim K and Kanye West getting intimate, riding on a motorcycle in a very sensual way, and there's a lot of suggestive lyrics there. On that note, actually, let's talk about Kim K's single. And I'm not talking about her relationship status here. She is definitely a diversified businesswoman, but surprisingly, she even dabbed into the music industry, and this goes back to 2011 with the release of her single, Jam, which received a whole lot of criticism for being the very definition of cringe. A cheesy music video was also released for it, and the cringe was just multiplied. The next incident involving Kim Kardashian that broke the internet was she was one of the celebrities who got their photos leaked by anonymous hackers back in September of 2014. Her personal photos quickly went viral across social media. It caused a whole lot of uproar online. And although Kim Kardashian has been seen, of course, in her birthday suit before, it caused the whole internet to just turn upside down. Kim Kardashian also broke the internet when she did a vampire facial. During an episode on Kourtney and Kim Take Miami, she stirred up a whole lot of controversy by getting her own blood injected into her face for a more youthful appearance. She shared a photo of her face with blood all over it, and it received a lot of criticism, and people were just calling her stupid, they're calling her superficial, they were calling the whole thing disgusting. But hey, it could have been worse. She could have been drinking it. So when Kim Kardashian, she gave birth to her first daughter, fans were really excited, of course. However, people couldn't help but talk and gossip about her unique name. Her daughter's name is Northwest. And yeah, that's what Kim and Kanye decided to name her. It led a lot of people to actually tease and ridicule her. And this was the start of unconventional naming for all of their children, because subsequently they had children and they named them Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. One sad moment in Kim Kardashian's life was when she was actually robbed in Paris. This happened back in October of 2016, and it broke the internet. It made major headlines. She was held at gunpoint by 5 armed robbers during her visit to Paris. Although she had a very terrifying experience and lost an estimated $10 million worth of jewelry, so many people were accusing her of just faking the robbery, calling it a publicity stunt. However, her tears and her complete breakdown on keeping up with the Kardashians put an end to all that gossip and rumor and speculation and criticism. It proved that the incident was actually in fact true, and sometime after that they caught all the culprits and they're all serving prison sentences.
He picked me up and he put me in a bathtub, and then he picked me up again and just put me on the floor and ran.
Now I want to talk about her Paper magazine shoot. Back in November of 2014, she caused a whole lot of stir on the internet for a full frontal shoot that she did with Paper magazine, and it was all about breaking the internet. The bold and the daring photos, they sparked millions of tweets and shares and comments and memes and all of that, making Kim and her body literally the most talked about topic of the year. And I believe that was the event where the term break the internet was actually coined. I want to end this video with the tape. Y'all know what tape I'm talking about. You know, Kim K has been a highly discussed figure from the beginning, and many people are aware that her involvement in a very revealing and intimate tape was actually what propelled her to fame. Initially, she actually took legal action against Vivid Entertainment, and that was a company that was responsible for leaking the tape, but eventually she dropped the lawsuit and reportedly settled for $5 million.
Since the files were made public, there have been allegations that Kim used Northwest for her financial gain.
Kim Kardashian is receiving a whole lot of criticism from her followers for profiting off of her daughter. During a recent trip to Japan, the reality TV star Kim Kardashian shared some moments of her trip with her eldest child, Northwest. And while these posts, they showed a close bond and beautiful scenes, they also sparked a whole lot of discussion online about Kim's intentions on social media and whether she's trying to make millions off her own daughter.
For some odd reason, the Kardashians tried to force these little girls into the spotlight.
On her Instagram during her Tokyo trip, Kim mainly posted pictures of Northwest, and some fans noticed that her other children, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, they were missing from the pictures completely. And this made people start to wonder why there was such a difference and raise questions about whether Kim might be using North's pictures to make money with them.
Baby, I like your style.
Many online users did notice a pattern where Kim's posts heavily featured Northwest from their time in Japan. And meanwhile, her other children, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, were notably absent. And this caused a whole lot of discussions. And one person took to Reddit and they shared their thoughts about this, and this is what they had to say. Does she not have other kids? Yeah, everybody was wondering that. Like, what happened to the other children? Why is it just North? And people began to express a feeling that North was actually getting a lot of attention while her brothers and sisters were just being purposely overlooked. And fans started to speculate, you know, the rumor mill started to turn about the reasons behind Kim's decision on social media to just feature North pretty much. And one fan came up with this thought: North is the oldest girl of Kim's children, which makes her able to be profitable now. Hence why she posts her so much. She's trying to get a head start on marketing North's brand while she is still young. Now, of course, this theory sparked tons of discussion about whether Kim is using North's image to benefit financially. However, their trip to Japan wasn't solely just for fun, it was also about strengthening their relationship, and Kim and North appeared to be even closer during their time in Tokyo.
I really want to come pick you
They shared moments of laughter and candid photos showcase more than just a vacation. They highlighted the deepening connection between them as mother and daughter. So I think regardless, at the end of the day, regardless of what critics say, it's still a mom and still their child, and they're still just trying to have fun and live the best life possible, even if they may be making some money in the process. On top of this though, recently North appeared in a TikTok with her mom, Kim Kardashian, showing off their fancy outfits while on vacation in Japan. Now in the TikTok video, the setting was a luxurious hotel and they had a suitable background song. You know, they had Kendrick Lamar's Money Trees pumping in the background. And the caption of the video said, "Fit check," and North confidently stood in the spotlight, rocking her apparel. While Kim relaxed in a beige outfit and wore Yeezy sandals, North stole the attention of everybody with her new accessory, a vintage Columbus leather Dior handbag from the year 2002. And North was proudly displaying her bag, which actually is being sold secondhand for $1,652. So imagine what it is when it's sold brand new. And when people start to see this, you know, they start to think, you know, okay, she's teaching her daughter how to flaunt her wealth already, huh? Kim could easily earn millions of dollars also from sponsored posts, and critics are bashing her for allegedly using her daughter as a money-making machine. There have been several instances like this, and critics keep on pointing it out.
The trailer for season 5 of The Kardashians is live. From just the trailer, we can make out that the family is probably addicted to success. Let me get into it. So a sneak peek at the upcoming 5th season of The Kardashians reality program has been made public. A brief video clip featuring Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, Kylie, Kendall, and the sisters was posted on Instagram. The video opens with Kendall and Kylie traveling to Fashion Week in a car, and Kendall complaining that she had to wait an hour for Kylie to finish a photo shoot. She adds, "And now we're finally on our way," raising the possibility of confrontation in the next episode. "It's Fashion Week," Kylie can be heard saying in the teaser before Kim starts talking openly.
It's Fashion Week!
She says, "Last year we made a commitment to ourselves to slow down. Take some time to be present in the moment," as a video of her and their mother Kris Jenner appears. The voiceover is subsequently assumed by Khloe, who asks, "Have the Kardashians slowed down?" No. The focus returns to Kendall, shown back at Fashion Week, who comments, "A really fun part of this is doing it with my sisters." Further drama is hinted at when Kris tells Khloe, "We're just a good team," a statement met with an eye roll from the Good American co-founder. The next season on Disney+, which is scheduled to debut on May 23rd, will chronicle Kourtney Kardashian's pregnant journey. A schism between Kim and Khloe is hinted at in the teaser, when Kim confides in her mother about Khloe's judgmental actions. Expect updates on Khloe's romantic life after splitting from Tristan Thompson, as she talks about her current state of affairs with her sister Kourtney. Kendall's struggle with anxiety is yet another storyline, with the model admitting on camera, "I want to say something. When I watch the show back, I'm just like, I talk about the same thing over and over again.
I'd ask any one of my best friends.
I'm not dull, I'm having fun." The 5th season will also showcase Travis and Kourtney's baby shower, with Kourtney revealing in a confessional that hers is "this is the best blessing in the world, but the pregnancy carries a considerable danger." Tearfully expressing her concern for Kourtney, an emotional Kris Jenner says,
"I just want Kourtney to be okay."
Kourtney talks about her fetal surgical experience, calling the process terrifying. In addition, Kris breaks down in front of her girls and shares her personal health problems, saying, "I had my scan, they found a cyst and a little tumor." As the trailer for the new series wraps up, Khloe is caught saying to the cameras, "Sisters can be brutal," followed by Kim seen claiming, "Khloe is unbearable these days." She retorts, "I don't care what other people think, I'm happy." The sisters then engage in a heated argument, with Kim yelling at Khloe, "You don't realize you sometimes have a stick up your bleep. You are going through a lot right now and are taking it out on me," Khloe replies. The situation worsens as Kim kicks Khloe out of their home and yells at her to get out.
Get out!
Drawing the dramatic scenes to a close, Khloe is heard exclaiming, "Who the beep does she think she is? As the trailer comes to an end, showcasing a concluding video of Kim calling out SOS, the renowned family is depicted lined up in the promotional artwork, their glitzy golden attire placed against a stunning graphic backdrop. A further tape shows a humorous conversation between Khloe and Scott Disick over her bra, as the video goes blank. Khloe emphasizes that these aren't my nipples, just so you guys are aware, they're Kim's. With what was said about how they're not slowing down, it's very possible that they just feel like they can't. A lot of successful people feel like if they slow down for a tiny bit, then someone else could catch up. And that seems to be the paranoid point of view of the Kardashians.
I think my smartest business decision has been going for it.
The Kardashian-Jenner family owns several different brands and products, yet various members of the family have been accused of stealing other people's work.
Kim is in some scorching hot water right now.
And Kim Kardashian is the most recent member of the Kardashian dynasty to be accused of failing to give credit where credit is due. This time it involves her Skims business allegedly plagiarizing the work of a smaller designer. But guys, what's new with the Kardashians? But let me get into this one. Skims recently announced its new spring collection, which includes a line of cotton pajamas. Now, the new product promotion has a variety of floral pajama items, including matching shorts and pants.
I love that.
While there were some fans that praised the new pajamas in the comment section, London-based designer Camille Charrier, she quickly responded with an online post accusing Kim's company of copying her designs, like straight up ripping them off. Camille posted a photo over on Twitter of Kim's shirt next to one of her shirts to demonstrate the similarities between them. Now, both pieces feature a surprisingly similar floral design and cut.
Camille Charrier used to social media to accuse Kim Kardashian of copying her designs.
And yeah, guys, when you look at them side by side, they literally look exactly the same. This is what she had to say in her post. Kim K/Skims has ripped off the one project that I put my heart and soul into, waived my fee for, and put out in a bid to platform one of the few brands who isn't greenwashing. She then went on to say, Stripe and Steer underwear is 95% biodegradable and the comfiest in the knicker drawer, so joke's on you, Kim. Worst part is felt reluctant to even share this because I feel the Kardashians do this kind of thing on purpose to create friction and stay relevant whilst making billions. What a sad little life, Jane.
I don't care who you are, how you know.
So yeah, she did not mince words there. She literally is just going after Kim, accusing her of just straight up copying her and saying that, yeah, the Kardashians do this on purpose. They're trying to get attention to them, whether it's good publicity or bad publicity, because, you know, as they say, any publicity is good publicity, even if it's bad. The Skims pajamas also cost about $10 less than Camille's pajamas, and Camille included a snapshot of her design alongside Kim's for comparison, and yeah, like I mentioned, when you take a look at them, it looks pretty similar. But then again, floral prints, like, it's so hard to be unique when it comes to this type of design. And fans actually, they swarmed the comment section. And in this case, most of them were actually defending Kim, claiming that Camille's design was not even original in the first place. Like, take a look at what some fans were commenting and saying. OMG, a small floral baby tee? Truly never been done before. This is my first time seeing one. Obviously mentioned in a sarcastic tone. Here's another comment. A white baby tee with a yellow floral that's available almost everywhere. I can get one at Target right now. In fact, I had one exactly like it as a child. Neither of you are breaking new ground here. Another person said, you can find this exact tee literally everywhere, including Walmart. And there was this one. I don't think you can rip off small tiny florals during spring. So guys, like, what do you think about that? Like, do you think Kim is actually straight up copying the designs here? Or do you agree with these fans and partly with me saying that this design is not even unique, and to do floral prints like this, like, you just can't really be that unique anymore because it's just so overdone. But again, the Kardashians do have a track record of literally straight up copying people, so I wouldn't put it past Kim at all. But I think in this case, she might get away with it if that's in fact what she did, just because the floral prints are so common these days. Outside of this case though, Kim has previously been accused of copying a dress style from the company name Agent Provocateur. At the end of 2023, Kim Kardashian debuted a floor-length gold silk gown with large cutouts on the sides for her New Year's collection. The previous year, the company Agent Provocateur released a black dress that was nearly identical. So did Kim copy the design in this case with her dress? It's kind of hard not to think that. And when it comes to fashion, even Kim's older sister Kourtney Kardashian has accused her of copying. Like, remember that time back in May of 2022, Kourtney Kardashian said "I do" to her husband Travis Barker in a white Dolce & Gabbana mini dress with a lace floral veil, and the veil actually trails several feet behind her. The entire family wore Dolce & Gabbana, which became a fixture of the gothic wedding theme. Then 4 months later, Kim Kardashian partners with Dolce & Gabbana for Milan Fashion Week, sparking a huge feud between her and Kourtney.
No, I will literally you up. This is not about your brand.
Kourtney says that she feels that Kim's business deal was intentional and thought Kim didn't care about how it would make her feel. She also even went on to mention that Kim was actually speaking about the partnership with Dolce & Gabbana at Kourtney's wedding, which she didn't know that was happening in the first place. Like, it's a wedding and your sister's speaking to the designer that you're working with to make your wedding look so special, and she's looking to see like, okay, how can I copy what Kourtney's doing? Yeah, Kourtney and Kim have a whole history of copying and feuding anyways.
Alright guys, this time it might be too far from Kim. Is she jealous or something? Let's cover this newest instance of Kim K yoinking Bianca's fashion.
Kim Kardashian has been accused of copying the aesthetic of Kanye West's wife, Bianca Censori.
Kim Kardashian's latest look is pretty wild. The creator of Skims, Kim K, posted a set of images on Instagram on Sunday, June 23rd, 2024. The images featured a beige and brown fur bodysuit and what appeared to be control top tights, giving the look of an outfit heavily influenced by Bianca Censori.
It is what it is.
Kardashian captioned the photo "Cream Dream," which included close-ups of her standing inside a showroom next to a rack of brown Skims essentials, in addition to paparazzi-style photos of her strolling outside. The reality personality wore her platinum blonde hair straight and down, showcasing her contrasting dark roots, and accessorized the look with a statement pair of pointed-toe sandals and a cuff bracelet. Fans, not surprisingly, were perplexed by the animalistic, pants-free costume and shared their opinions on Kardashian's comment section.
I think I'm ready for the smaller experiences.
One fan commented to the Kardashians actress, "You're gorgeous, but that outfit is hideous," while another thought the appearance was modeled after a well-known Disney character. "What in the Bambi is going on here?" Some wrote, "What in the skid mark is this?" And if this was my only option for an outfit, I'd just stay in. Focusing on a dark brown section of the ensemble, she was inevitably forced to deal with the parallels to Censori. Kardashian's ex-husband, Kanye West's current wife, frequently appears on the scene wearing bodysuits and tights ensembles. Most recently, she sported a monochromatic outfit of her own. Someone said she's trying to look like Kanye's wife again. Rolling eyes emoji, melting emoji, laughing emoji. While the jabs continued, one popular response said that Kardashian simply appeared worn out. One said, "Kim, you need a nap, girl." Naturally, the businesswoman and reality star is used to having her fashion and cosmetic choices targeted by online trolls. After tweeting pictures of herself wearing the same fuzzy yellow Earl outfit the tween had previously worn, Kardashian faced criticism earlier in the month for allegedly mimicking her 10-year-old daughter North.
The majority of the time, that's all I want to do.
Fans have since likened Kardashian's braided hairstyle to the periwigs worn by America's founding fathers. Someone commented, "You really can't let anyone have their moment," on a set of pictures Kardashian shared of herself wearing the costume, which resembled North's stage makeup from her Hollywood Bowl performance as Simba in The Lion King. I hope the mother of four's upcoming appearance is more popular. Fans of the Kardashians have noticed numerous stylistic parallels between Kim K and Bianca Censori over the past few months. The co-founder of Skims had her blonde hair pulled back into a bun and was dressed entirely in black in some photos, which were shot at the end of April last year. On a bright and beautiful day in Los Angeles, California, California, Kim was spotted making her way to her opulent silver automobile. The mom of 4 went minimal in an apron-style top that left her back completely open to sneak attacks from rogues. To prevent a serious malfunction with her wardrobe, she held her article of clothing on her tummy and placed her hand on her stomach. Kim wore matching high-waisted tights underneath her heels. She accessorized her stylish look with sunglasses that matched her clothing, and she used an emoji of a sword to caption her shot. Commenters on Kim's post were chatting about 29-year-old Bianca, though. One said, "What in the Bianca is going on here?" Another said, "Bianca knows how to influence." A third said, "Literally, she looks like Bianca here. I guess she's still in love with Kanye," a fourth theorized. Another person questioned, "Did she hire Kanye's wife to style her?" A sixth said, "It's like she's trying to get weirder for Kanye. She really can't get away from these allegations." Bianca has been spotted in similar outfits in the past, such as skimpy bodysuits and low-cut gowns. Fans were reminded of Bianca's look by Kim's other attire from a few days prior on April 30th. The TV personality donned black tights and another blouse with an apron design. Fans of the Kardashians didn't hold back when sharing their strong comments on a Reddit thread dedicated to the Kardashians. "Backview is cosplaying Bianca. So obvious and desperate," one wrote. Bianca coded once again. She will now copy-paste her ex-husband's new wife, stated a second.
Wherever that takes me, I just want my pure happiness.
Kim Kardashian's love life has been under the scope for years. People are fascinated. It's messy, random, and fun for us all. Unfortunately for Kim, sometimes she hasn't had the best of luck. I wanted to talk today about Kim Kardashian's worst relationships of all time.
I'm just rolling with it, and it is what it is.
Before Nick Cannon married superstar Mariah Carey, he was the boyfriend of then 25-year-old Kim. The couple was together for about a year before Kim reportedly calls things off in 2007. While Kim has rarely spoken about their short time together, Nick has not been shy about his residual feelings towards Kim over the years. Speaking to Howard Stern in 2012, Nick claimed that he was the one that ended the relationship after Kim and Ray J's infamous tape was released.
The whole situation is sad, and I don't know how to manage it.
Almost a decade later, in October 2021, Nick reiterated that their breakup left him heartbroken. While Kim was known to the public before dating Ray J, this was the relationship that led to the Kardashian-Jenner family's fame as we know it. Kim first met Ray J back in 2002 as an assistant to Ray J's equally famous sister Brandy, and the two began dating on and off. In March 2007, the infamous tape began circulating, and this occurred while Kim and Nick Cannon were dating after she and Ray J broke up for good in 2006. Kim claimed she was not in her right mind at the time of the tape, while Ray J addressed speculations about his relationship with Kim in January 2002 after comments made by Kanye West.
Real quick, no, it's not even about that. You have the dope issue. You have the dope.
Whatever the true story is about Kim and Ray J, there's no doubt that this is one of her messiest, yet iconic, relationships. Kim and Kris Humphries' marriage may have only lasted 72 days, but that doesn't make the relationship any less dramatic. Kim and Kris Humphries began dating in October 2010, with the two saying "I do" less than a year later in August 2011.
Kris, as a symbol of my love for you. With this ring. With this ring. I thee wed. I thee wed.
The wedding, which was attended by celebrities such as Beyonce and Jay-Z, aired on E! Network as a two-part special, Kim's Fairy Tale Wedding, a Kardashian event. Despite the glamorous occasion, which reportedly cost $10 million, Kim filed for divorce almost 3 months later after allegedly denying Kris an annulment. Kim's relatively unknown first marriage was to music producer Damon Thomas. The two wed in 2000 when Kim was just 19 years old. And although Damon is 10 years older than Kim, the two managed to stay together for 3 years before Damon filed for divorce in 2003. According to court documents, he was really mistreating her. Kim also testified that Damon not only made her quit her job, but coerced her into getting plastic surgery. After everything that has happened since Kim and Kanye West tied the knot in 2014, there's no doubt that her union with Kanye is Kim's messiest relationship. These two began dating in 2012 when Kim was divorcing Kris Humphries and had 4 children by 2019. Since filing for divorce in February 2021, Kim and Kanye have been at public odds, with Kanye frequently accusing Kim of not just being a bad mother, but preventing him from being a father. Things only got worse when Kim began dating Pete Davidson, with Kanye's February 2022 music video for Easy showed him mistreating an animated Pete. Due to Kanye's behavior, the divorce was expedited.
Welcome to America. I have the best advice for women in business. Get your up and work.
I really have a bad feeling about this.
Here are some moments where Kim Kardashian totally embarrassed herself. Do you remember Kim's song, Turn It Up? Yeah, Kim Kardashian, she ventured into the music industry with a single called Jam Turn It Up. Despite her good intentions, donating half of the proceeds to charity, the song was a big flop. Kim later admitted regretting the entire project. And while celebrities like Paris Hilton and Heidi Montag have also tried music careers, Kim's attempt didn't find any sort of success as she tried to ride the wave of celebrities entering into the music industry. And especially it was a flop when you compare it to her ex-husband Kanye West and his accomplishments in the music industry. Yeah, that song, Turn It Up, Jam Turn It Up, so cringe. There was also that disaster movie scene that Kim Kardashian did. So back in the 2008 film Disaster Movie, Kim Kardashian made a cameo appearance, but her character met a very strange and funny demise when she was actually crushed by a meteor.
I really have a bad feeling about this.
And Kim later said that she was completely embarrassed about the entire scene in an interview on ABC's Big Fan. Another time where Kim Kardashian just totally embarrassed herself was when she told women that they need to work harder and that they don't want to work.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your up and work.
This was so tone deaf to the max. When we look back to March of 2022, in an interview with Variety about their new show, The Kardashians, Kim Kardashian, she sparked a lot of controversy by advising women in business to get their effing ass up and work.
Get your up and work.
And this implied a lack of work ethic among people. And like I said, it was like very tone deaf. Her statement received a lot of backlash, of course, leading her to clarify her remarks on Good Morning America. And she stated that her words were taken out of context, and she said that she regretted that they were perceived negatively. However, the comments remained very critical of Kim Kardashian, and the comments pointed out the failure to address the pandemic-induced employment crisis, as well as just the assumption that people, women in business don't want to work. That's just untrue and was just completely unfair to women who are getting up every single day and working hard. Kim Kardashian also had a very embarrassing Photoshop fail. Like, this photo was just one of many to follow Photoshop fails. Kim Kardashian, she altered her photos to have her body look different, but you could just tell, like, you know, the walls are warped and the photo just looks off. Like, this is clearly Photoshop. Fans did not notice this. All right, next up, we have the time where Prince kicked her off stage. During Prince's Welcome to Tour in 2011, Kim Kardashian was invited on stage. However, when she, I guess, overstayed her welcome, Prince addressed the situation by saying into his microphone, "Get off the stage." Get off the stage. Kim Kardashian also had a very embarrassing experience on Dancing with the Stars. So Dancing with the Stars, right? It provides a unique platform for celebrities, and some celebrities actually find a comeback where they gain new fans and new followers as they showcase their dancing skills. For Kim Kardashian though, yeah, completely different story. Despite her experience, of course, in the party scene, you'd think that she had some more rhythm, but no. Mastering the technical dances was a big challenge for her. And she lasted only 3 weeks and didn't show significant improvements at all. And she faded from memory quickly after her short stint on the show.
When they first got onto the dance floor, they would start off okay, but the next 2 dances were absolutely horrible.
And being on that show is something that she just wants people to completely forget that she ever did. Kim also endorsed toilet paper one time, and this was really embarrassing for her. In 2010, before her peak fame, she signed a deal with Charmin, attending the opening of a bathroom in New York City and cutting the ribbon at a red carpet event. This choice raised some eyebrows because it's toilet paper. But either way, Kim Kardashian got paid. but it's definitely an interesting footnote in her career. And finally, we have the tape. You know what I'm talking about. Kim Kardashian's entry into the entertainment industry is marked by her reality TV stardom, magazine features, clothing collaborations, as well as her tape. The infamous tape with her then boyfriend Ray J remains a shadow over her career, and it still haunts her to this day.
You know, I think that's how I was definitely introduced to the world, so I'd like to think that I'm, you know, aware.
Despite her savvy business moves and transformations, many still remember her for this controversial start, and it overshadows her subsequent achievements. And this is something that Kim Kardashian has been working to erase from her past. She doesn't want her kids to know about it. But hey, everybody still brings that up and holds it over her head.
Like, I really had to work 10 times harder to get people to see the real me.
Kim Kardashian is being called out for having an unhealthy and scary obsession with weight loss. Going back to 2022, Kim Kardashian made waves when she donned Marilyn Monroe's iconic dress from 1962, famously singing "Happy Birthday, Mr. President."
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Everybody knows about this dress, and this fashion choice for her 2022 Met Gala appearance sparked discussions among fashion critics and the general public, not just for the historical significance of the dress, but also due to the fact that she had shed a substantial amount of weight to fit into it. Kim Kardashian got tons of backlash for openly publicizing her rapid weight loss achieved in a mere 3 weeks. During the gala event, she had a conversation with Lala Anthony.
Hey, look at you. In our group chat, it looked amazing, but in person, oh my God.
Who is a correspondent from Vogue while on the red carpet. And she shared with the publication details about her strict regimen of intense exercise and a highly restrictive diet, all aimed at achieving the dress to fit. Kim said this.
I tried it on and it didn't fit me. And so I looked at them and I said, give me like 3 weeks. And I had to lose 16 pounds down today to be able to fit this.
And then about 6 months later, in an installment of the Kardashians TV show, it reintroduced the subject once again in an episode that was actually filmed in the lead up to the Met Gala. Kim is seen grappling with concerns about her weight in anticipation of the upcoming Met Gala event. Kim said this to her personal trainer in the episode, and I quote, "So I'm down to 118 pounds again. I got up to 120 pounds, which was tripping me out." After that, many people on social media, they started speaking out about this. As a matter of fact, Lily Reinhart, who is the actress from the TV show Riverdale, who has candidly discussed her personal battles with body image, she expressed her perspective loud and clear on her Instagram stories while not directly mentioning Kim Kardashian. This is what her message had to say. It was very strong. It says, "To walk on a red carpet and do an interview where you say how starving you are because you haven't eaten carbs in the last month, all to fit in an effing dress, so wrong, so effed on hundreds of levels. To openly admit to starving yourself for the sake of the Met Gala, when you know very well that millions of young men and women are looking up to you and listening to your every word. The ignorance is otherworldly disgusting." Also, Abby Sharp, who is the creator of the blog Abby's Kitchen and a registered dietitian, offered her perspective as a nutrition expert regarding Kim Kardashian's weight loss, and this is what she had to say.
So Kim lost a whopping 16 pounds in 3 weeks leading up to the Met Gala, which she claimed to achieve by cutting out sugar and eating low-carb protein and veggies.
If you're cutting out all sugar and carbs and everything in your life that you want, you're going to binge. This obsession, by the way, isn't just something that is associated with Kim Kardashian. Fans of the TV show The Kardashians, they have openly displayed their disapproval, again, not just for Kim, but for her sister Khloe Kardashian and her preoccupation with weight loss, with a few even stopping to watch the show altogether. They were just so disturbed because of this. Like, many viewers expressed a lot of discomfort with Khloe's seemingly enthusiastic response to being referred to as super skinny. In one scene, Kim mentioned that their siblings, Kendall and Kylie Jenner, had sent her messages expressing concern about Khloe's noticeable weight loss. And this is what Kim said: "You look very skinny. I will say that Kendall and Kylie, not that I'm trying to out them, but they did text me and say that they were a little concerned for you because you're really skinny. I said, I think she's a bit stressed." Khloe then kind of just shrugged off the concerns from her siblings, and in a following segment within the same episode, Khloe and Kendall engage in an exchange that further, left viewers unsettled, repeatedly saying,
"You look very skinny." I will say that Kendall and Kylie, not that I'm trying to out them, but they did text me.
And this left fans pretty sad to see Khloe being so preoccupied with her physical appearance. And Khloe also has been candid about her ongoing struggle with her body image. And it's a battle that became more pronounced in the start of the family's TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, back in 2007. So as Kim and Khloe face criticism for their harmful stance on body image, it's leaving a lot of people disturbed. Their eldest sister, actually, Kourtney Kardashian, has gotten a lot of praise from viewers for promoting body positivity. Kourtney candidly discussed her weight gain during her IVF treatment.
Of IVF treatment has definitely taken a toll on my body, mentally and physically.
And during the show, Kourtney openly embraced her thicker body, as she called it. Kourtney said this, as a matter of fact, in her own words.
I'm so into my thicker body. If I make one complaint, he's like, "Oh, you're perfect, you're so fine."
I love being curvier. It's just channeling that queen energy and embracing the woman that I am. All right, guys. Now, of course, I gotta ask you, what are your thoughts about this? Do you find this obsession pretty disturbing, or do you just not really care? You see that the Kardashian sisters, each of them have different views on body image. Some are seen as destructive, while others are seen as, yay, whoa, body positivity.